100. Day 100 of 100 days no doom scrolling. I came outside to put my feet and hands in this soil. Put my hands on the soul. In a poem that I used to tell myself every single day, essentially a personal mantra that I used to tell myself every day for years, that I stopped, hit me. I can't remember the last time I told it to myself. It's been a very long time. But it just came pumping through as I could feel this earth receiving my discharge of stress, doubt, fear, anxiety. And pumping into me life, clarity, love, presence, and just clean energy. And then the poem just came back to me. It hit me. And it goes like this. I am a well-intentioned, intuitive Jedi, guided and energized by Source Infinite through Shadow Truth. I'm a mad lad in the lab of creativism. I am an originator, an innovator, sonic permeator and visual stimulator. I am a vibration percolator. I am an immersive experience generator and a cosmic communal curator. I am a love resonator. I am a soul activator. I am an orator, a seer, and a believer. I am here, and I am now. I am infinite. I am what my deepest driving desire is. As my desire is, so is my will. As my will is, so is my deed. As my deed is, so is my destiny. I'm a constantly and never-ending optimization experimentation, canoeing through the river of life. And I seek balance. And in this pursuit, I discover that when I'm all strength and no flexibility, I break. When I'm all flexibility and no strength, I get uprooted. When I find the combination and synergy of both, then I find true power. Then I find true balance. I am walking magic. And as I walk to the edge of the light that I know, looking out into the darkness and mystery, I take that next step. I take that next step knowing that in this leap of faith, I will learn how to fly. So let's fly. And let's fly high. Yeah, check this out. Oh my goodness, look at that sunrise. Good morning from the farm. It is a gorgeous day. I am feeling much better now that I have stepped in to nature, put my feet on the ground. Currently I'm walking barefoot down the path, and I feel a lot less stressed than I did this morning. Today is day 100, and I want it to be as clean and as perfect of a day as I can make it, knowing that I cannot be perfect, but that I can aim at the horizon of perfection, because I want to be great. I know that I have a big purpose here. You know, I believe we all do. And I'm on that path right now, of really stepping into it and becoming it. And it requires deep, deep consistency. But it also requires listening. And sometimes the day doesn't need to be fully loaded and stressful and disciplined, and sometimes it's just a day of feeling and listening and ebbing and flowing with what is. And that could be going out in nature, reading a book, drawing, going and hanging out with friends, sleeping extra. It isn't 7 days a week of pounding yourself. It's a balance. And everybody's balance is going to be different. Mine's still going to be intense most of the week, because I want it to be. The days where I am truly dialed, start to finish, are the days that I feel the best. And the days that I get to rest because I worked hard, grinded, stayed present for what is, created, showed up for my responsibilities, and then get to rest after, those rest days are the best. A 100 days of no doom scrolling is very difficult. I wasn't perfect, but this is by far the most I have made out of my time in a 100-day stretch ever. Not even close. This 100 days has been incredibly successful. My life has drastically changed. I set out goals to have a clear foundation for creating what I love, and a clear foundation to financial security, and ultimately a clear understanding of what makes me happy, what my values are. And I literally am experiencing that. 100 days in, I am truly experiencing that, which is crazy because, for especially towards the second half of this stretch, I was really doubting, like, wow, what I thought I wanted to do, which was land a job downtown LA, working for like a digital immersive experience company, was like the thing. And moving to a farm spontaneously, literally a few days before I was going to move in with my dad, I realized, oh my God, I am actually on the exact path I was meant to be on. I don't want to work downtown Los Angeles. I want to be able to pop in there every now and then, but I don't want to live there. I don't want to exist there day to day. I want to exist here. Have you seen this? Are you seeing this? Would I rather live in a downtown, bustling, intense, dense, chaotic, pee smelling, failing system? Or would I rather live deep in nature, building a new system that I can live off of, literally, walking around this land and just eating from the land and being able to create what I want and then go pop into the stinky downtown where there is lots of cool things happening and share my art. 10 times out of 10, I'm choosing this. I'm only a short drive away. Regardless, it's interesting, like, I don't always know what I want. We don't always know. Even when we're the most certain, like, this is it, I'm going for it. Universe is just like, nah. I want to create today. I want to show up for what is needed. And that's what we're going to do. There's so many things that I've learned that I'm going to share in a recap video of this entire experience. But we still got to get through the day. We're going to complete this thing. Much love. Talk soon. My goodness. This is a very difficult day, and I've stayed pure, and it's interesting. I mean, I know it's for a reason, and it's beautiful. I think it's a compounding of not having had strong sleep this week, but regardless, the 100th day is challenging me to stay pure, and I'm going to stay pure. But I wanted to jump in here because I feel very exhausted from just pumping it all day. And I'm walking back to the house to cook some leftovers from the feast of steak that I cooked last night. And I feel this like slight window of like wanting to, while I'm eating or at some point, just like start doomscrolling, and I'm not going to do it. So I just wanted to check myself right now, stay accountable. Just wanted to stay accountable. So much love. I'll see you at the end of the day. Oh, this has been on 2.5. It's probably zoomed in on my face the whole time. Regardless, this is my walk from work. How incredible. How incredible is this? Make life simpler. Light turns on. Make life simpler. I said that, and then I accidentally turned the light on. The flash. Light bulb turns on. Make life simpler. Okay. 100 days. It wasn't perfect, but it was the best 100 days of transmuting my addiction, of fighting my abhorrent abuse of just mindlessly scrolling. I mean, my doom scrolling hours used to reach 16 hours in a day. I used to average 12 hours a day. 12. Just mindlessly surfing. I mean, surfing's even too cool a word. Mindlessly walking. Mindlessly floating. disallowing my addiction to consume my life for years. And now my time on social media is less than like 15-20 minutes a day, and when I'm on it, it's normally pretty intentional. YouTube can pull at me a little bit, but I think my daily average is less than 30 minutes. And like, there are days where I don't even touch it. So there's like days where I have like an hour or two, and there's days where I have nothing. But comparatively to where I was, I am in such a healthy place. I'm in such a healthy place. The perfectionist in me wants it to be perfect all the time. So I'm having to communicate to the perfectionist that, hey, it's impossible. I love you, and I love to hear your desires, and I want to aim at perfection, while simultaneously holding the balance that it's not possible. It's a horizontal dream. This challenge, I probably spent, if I'm being realistic, like 75 to maybe 80 days not doom scrolling. But all 100 days I was attempting. And the thread to like the antenna, the compass, the guide is way stronger now than it was before. It's so much harder for me to fall into a doom scrolling hole, and it's so much harder for me to stay in one, which is great. This is the goal, progress, clear foundation. I set goals to have a clear foundation, have financial security, or a clear foundation to financial foundation. I set goals to have a clear path to financial security or financial security. A clear path to be making what I love and experiencing joy and satisfaction and purpose in what I'm doing. And I have it. I moved out of LA. I moved to a syntropic agroforestry farm. I am getting paid a salary. I am getting what I need, and with space to create, while living in nature, learning how to real world build. I get to digitally world build in my free time and physically world build in my real life. It's wild. I feel like I am here, and life is good. Life is really good. At the start of this challenge, I was incredibly stressed and out of alignment. And I really thought that I wanted to work in downtown Los Angeles. Really, really believe like this is what I want to do, and I'm going to do it. And I'm so glad I'm not doing that. I'm so glad this opportunity opened up, because I feel like I'm in heaven here, and downtown Los Angeles feels like hell, if I'm being completely honest with you. There are some really awesome people and communities and creative opportunities around Los Angeles and in downtown Los Angeles, but it's like trying to find an island of paradise in hell. It's like, if you find it, you might actually find it, but you're still in hell. Like, it is dark, dense, chaotic. It's toxic. It's literally toxic. The tough thing is I still want to be there. I still want to go there. But having the ability to be a safe distance, hour drive away, feels great. I don't need to be around it every day. And this is going to be an experimentation. It's going to be an experiment here on what type of dynamics actually make my creativity burst and just consistently just overflowing with creativity and actually taking action. You know, last 6 letters of the law of attraction are the most important. Action. It's the secret sauce to manifestation, is taking action. And I'm really, I've been searching for that dynamic. Like, what is the foundation? What is the dynamic? What is the routine? What's the flow that makes creativity just pump? Just week in, week out, just pumping. And I haven't figured that out yet. And I'm hoping that this is. Regardless, my addiction is much weaker at the end of this 100 days. And so there's 2 main things that we're going to approach here as we follow through and close this chapter. That is, we're restarting another 100 days with the intention of being even more pure. And I won't be perfect, but the intention is to aim at perfection. I never want to get into doomscrolling habits ever again. I want to douse this addiction. And the crazy thing is like, there's parts of me that are like, no, come on, just like leave a little bit of a window for it. And it's like, no, these are the demons calling. I hate this addiction. My body, the dopamine response that my body gets, loves it. But my mind, body, and spirit experiences hell after the doomscrolling. Parts of me experience hell during it because I know how bad it is for me. I'm consciously witnessing mindless waste of the most valuable asset that we have in this lifetime, and that is time. So, yeah, 100 more days. Maybe we'll do the rest of the year, but we're gonna do another 100 days. Second thing, I'm doing 100 days of creating and posting. I don't know if I'm starting it tomorrow or if I'm starting it on Monday, but I'm gonna start a 100-day challenge of creating something every day and posting it. And I know that this is going to blow my creativity out of the water. So I wanna stack these challenges. 100 days of no doom scrolling, 100 days of creating. What happens when we put these 2 together? This plus this equals what? Probably a whole new level of creativity. Probably a whole new level of understanding of myself. I want to go deep in everything I do. And it's a lot easier to say that than it is to do it. So this is going to be an adventure, an odyssey into myself. And I can talk the talk. I can talk the talk. That is not a problem. I can talk the talk any which way. I can sell anything, say anything, feel anything. Walking the walk is a whole other ball game. Walking the walk is a whole other realm of existing. Things feel a lot more real when you're actually walking, I experienced this wild perspective shift when I started to get close to finishing the song. I'm still not done, but I'm going to finish it. But I've never gotten this far. I've never gotten close to this far. And the delusion I'd been telling myself for years and years and years is that I'm going to be this music producer, this DJ. I'm going to travel the world. I'm going to perform in the biggest arenas, the biggest stages, the wildest experiences, tens of thousands of people at every show. And I wasn't making any music. I was just popping in and out, dabbling here and there. I have a little bit of a beautiful stretch for a week or a few weeks or a few months, and then stop for a few months or 6 months. And it's just like, now I'm taking it seriously. And I experienced this 2-week stretch of really setting a deep intention and showing up every day, and nothing coming out. Like nothing that felt real or true or me or exciting. And I started to question myself, like, oh my God, I have been living a lie. And my whole life, my whole energetic inspiration is revolving around this dream of being a music producer that has this insanely wild live experience. And I can't even finish a song. And not only can I not finish a song, I can't even get excited about a song I'm making enough to like progress it to the finish line. And then one day, just a few weeks in, sat down so that the muse knew where to find me, and it came through. And it's a sound, it's an idea that feels like me, and it feels so exciting and so real. And I've never experienced the reality, the realness of the dream of making music and seeing it as like a truly clear path. I thought I did before. Then I experienced this and I was like, oh, that was a delusion. But there was some truth in it because it got me to this point. But this feels even more real. So now what I want to keep doing with all the things in my life is translate this and how can I make it feel more real? And that is what? Showing up, listening to my intuition, listening to the whisper, taking action, and going deeper and deeper and deeper. And the deeper I go, the more real it will feel. So yeah, 100 days, no doomscrolling, absolute success. Absolute success. Very grateful for this tool that has been the bane of my existence that I am now transmuting. The very first canvas I ever created on was YouTube, was vlogging, and now I'm transmuting my biggest addiction to this exact same canvas that I left for 20 years essentially. I started vlogging 20 years ago and I quit 20 years ago. And I'm back. And I'm using this tool, this first love, to cure myself. And it's working. I've wasted years. Wasted. It's all happening for a reason. But I can hold both simultaneously. Use the fuel of the feeling of wasting the time while also understanding that it happened for a wonderfully and perfectly crafted reason that is going to inform everything that I create. And, I went through hell to get to heaven. I went through hell to tell you, who is struggling with this exact same addiction, it's possible to get out. It is so worth it. And you got a whole life waiting for you on the other side. The screen is just an illusion, and you can choose to use it how you want. I'm desiring to choose to use it as a tool, and it's working. It's making me happier, smarter, more creative, more present, more intentional. And because of this intention, I feel like I'm experiencing magic in and out of the day, every day. I had like 10 synchronicities today. I guess I'm stepping into the archetype of a dragon, because that's what's happening right now. Stepping into the dragon. It's pretty cool. I just want to make sure I have everything said before I close this final vlog out. Wow. 100 fucking days. I'm tired. I think what would be good is to talk about the fact that every single day that I vlogged, I experienced a new perspective of how to approach this addiction and how to transmute it, and also just how to approach this life. And so I have well over 100. I mean, there were some days where there was 3 to 5 gyms, but every single day had a gym. So I'm going to make a video for every single one of those gyms, separate from the vlogs, separate from creating every single day. These are going to be reflections of what it really means to expand that gym and how to apply it to life. So I'm excited about that. You know, I got comments on these videos like what is this? You know, it's not a whole lot of value in these videos, which I agree. Like they're really just video logs. Like they're just logs of me talking about the day. And I left out what happened in the day in most of my vlogs. I kept it very clear and concise around specific highlights. This was mainly a challenge for myself to stay consistent for 100 days. Because the practice of staying consistent, I mean, if you can apply consistency to anything you do in life, you will become a master. You will become a master if you're consistent with it. If you show up every day, you'll become a master. So this was a challenge for me to stay consistent and really feel what it feels like to show up every single day. Every day. Show up. So it's been a great success. And now I have 100+ gyms of YouTube videos that I'm going to make based on the gems that I learned from each of these videos. I'm excited to share. 100 days, no doomscrolling. Thank you for riding the ride with me. Much love. See you soon.